Hello everyone, my name is Musa Hassan. I've been teaching English since the year 2005. This is my first time to record a video regarding the English language. What I'm trying to do is we'll help each other to improve our English. I'll be talking about many areas in the English language, how to improve your skills, how to understand grammar lesson, pronunciation, vocabulary, reading comprehension, and it's a pleasure to receive your questions. If you have a specific area in the language which you need to ask about, question is appreciated. And I hope you like my videos. Here we are. We'll not talk more. One good thing about my videos, they will be very short. I will not talk a lot about that area. I'll just try to give you clues and outlines, general outlines, how to help you improve that specific area in the English language. I will share with you my lesson for today. Here we are. Okay. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to identify the 4 basic language skills. And we'll try together to find ways to improve your listening skills. I will talk today about listening skills. We have 4 basic language skills. Here are they. We have listening, speaking, reading, writing, and you can see that they are all connected together. I cannot say listening is number 1, number 2 is speaking, number 3, and so on. No, they are all connected and they should be integrated. You cannot work on one skill and forget the other. You need to improve them all to improve your English. The 4 language skills. When we learn a language, we usually learn to listen first. We first listen. Then we speak, read, and finally we write. These are the 4 basic language skills. One more time, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Here, they're divided into 2 groups. You receive and you produce. The receptive language skill, you listen, you receive information by listening to them. You listen or you read. This is how you receive information. That's why they call it receptive. Productive, you produce through speaking and writing. If you want to say something, or if you want your readers to do something, you write to them. So you produce that. Again, receptive, listening, reading, productive, speaking, and writing. What is listening? Listening is receiving language through the ears. Listening involves identifying the sounds of speech and processing them into words and sentences. Listening in any language requires more focus and attention. That's why most people say, I cannot understand when a native talks, or listening is not easy. Here we are. Here are some situations where listening is needed. When you are in an interview or listening to instructions, an announcement, news, when you are in a meeting, while shopping, in the theater, when you chat, and when you are in a lesson or in a lecture. All these situations, all these areas, listening is needed. If you think you cannot understand native speakers or you find it difficult to improve your listening or you don't have time to improve your listening skills or you need to hear more than one time to understand the listening, or if you think you have to understand every single word, you need to do this. You need to listen to enough English. You need to practice more. Listen to this carefully, please. Now you are motivated and you decide to listen for 3 hours every day. After a while, you have problem finding time to practice. Oh, I don't have time. Finally, you lose motivation and you give up. You stop after 1 week. Most people do this. They start with motivation. Oh, that's easy. I won't do this. After a while, they discover that they have time problem. They are busy because you quit. Your listening skills will not improve. How to improve your listening skills? Listen to a lot of English every day. Every day. Listen to a lot of English every day. Do it for a long period of time. Try to have English listening materials in your mobile phone every day. Just listen. Listen while driving on a bus or a train. Listen while washing the dishes, while cooking, or while waiting for someone. That's the time. You can make use of that time. Make it fun. Make it fun and entertaining. Listen to something you like. You can subscribe to online channels. You can watch your favorite TV show. Or you can watch your favorite movie. You can keep listening to the same TV show every day. But be sure you like that show, you like that movie. I don't understand. Stay away from saying that. Don't say, I don't understand. Or don't say, I'm listening, but I cannot understand because I don't have the transcript. That means you want to read while listening, or you need to follow something, the printed material, to understand the listener. Or you have the transcript, but you cannot read it because you are listening while driving. Some learners believe that in order to learn new words, they must look up this word in a dictionary. While listening or reading, they need to stop at every word to check the meaning in the dictionary, to keep reading. This is not the proper way to read or to understand the listening. Why is that? Because your brain has the ability to learn the meanings of new words from context, from the surrounding words. You can guess the meaning, and you do not need to understand every single word to understand the idea. This is how you learn English without using transcripts or dictionaries. You can guess. You can figure out the meaning of that word. The summary, the main points of today's lesson. You must listen to a lot of English every day, and the best way to do that without spending your free time, because you need time to enjoy yourself, is to listen to English during activities that don't require concentration or deep thinking. As I mentioned before, while driving, you can listen to a radio program, on a bus, on a train, while cooking, washing the dishes, and so on. Another way to listen to a lot of English is to make it entertaining by watching interesting YouTube channels and popular TV show and movies. If you are a beginner, this is a very important. If you are a beginner, make sure to start small at the beginning. And if possible, you should also read in English to learn new vocabulary. You need new words. So the best way is to read more. If your listening comprehension, your listening understanding is at an intermediate level, you consider yourself as a good listener. And it seems like it is no longer improving. Listen to challenging English materials so you can move on. You can challenge yourself to listen to hard materials, hard listening. And every day, I'll try to give you a quiz. It is not a quiz in terms of testing you or examining you. No, just to give you new words. We'll practice new words every day. And before we move to today's words, I'd like you please to subscribe, to share, and to like. If you like it, just like it. Click on like. And the most important part, because this is my first lesson, I need to hear from you. I need your feedback. So don't hesitate to write to me if you have any questions. In Arabic or in English, just ask me if you need to clarify something in the English language. Now we'll move to today's quiz, today's words. Here we are. Okay, that's good. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. Communicating, paraphrase, simple, lecture, listening, to take notes. We need to match them, the word to its meaning or its definition. We start with this one. A talk or a speech about particular subject. This is what? Communicating, paraphrase, simple, lecture, listening, or to take notes. Definitely this is a lecture, a talk or speech about particular subject. This is a lecture. Number 2, to restate in other words, to say something in another word, or in other words, this is to paraphrase, to repeat what you have said, but using other words. Anything that stands for or represents something else. We have to, he, for, this is a simple. Okay, what is next? Exchanging knowledge and information. When you exchange something, this is when you communicate. Using techniques to be sure you understand what the person is saying. This is our today's lesson. Listen, the last one, to write down important information from a lecture or a book. This is to take notes. Thank you very much for your time, and I appreciate if you subscribe, you share, you like, and write to me any of your concerns. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye-bye.